most important resource. For most of us, we tend to forget this until it's too late. We age and our bodies start to fail us. It's when this reality hits that we come to understand the difference between lifespan and health span. We're living longer than ever before, and that's great. But are we living better, with all the added time we've accumulated thanks to the wonders of science? The answer is no. We spend a larger and larger portion of our lives in a state of physical and cognitive decline. Getting old means spending more time in pain or suffering. The scientific and medical communities are beginning to realize this. In recent years, there's been a dramatic shift away from optimizing lifespan towards optimizing health span. Our old age is often referred to as the golden years, so how can we live up to that name? To live better, not just longer, we need to attack the root cause of our problems and defects: aging itself. With every passing second, your cells are replicating, and each time they do, tiny imperfections begin to add up. By the time you reach 55, your DNA starts to fail exponentially. If you're over 30, you probably started noticing the signs, little things: aches and pains, fatigue, an odd memory lapse, or inability to focus. Scary, isn't it? You want to maintain your good looks, your sexual stamina, your physical strength, your abundant energy, your sharp mind, and the thought of a weaker body, disease, and degenerative brain function is terrifying. We treat aging as though it can't be stopped, but what if that isn't true? Getting old is inevitable, but aging doesn't have to be. Unnoticed by most of us, longevity research has made some unprecedented advances in the last few years. For the first time, we're starting to understand the mechanisms behind aging and how to manipulate them. Two of these advances are NMN and NAD. NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, literally enhances our brain's ability to stay sharp. Once absorbed in our bodies through our diet, one of its primary functions is to produce NAD. NAD is essentially your body's secret weapon. Every cell in your body requires it to function properly. It repairs cellular and DNA damage, stimulates your immune system, and increases blood flow to your brain to power functions like focus, memory, and decision-making. It's even responsible for the production of dopamine and norepinephrine, meaning it plays an important role in your happiness, alertness, and even your arousal. In other words, not enough NAD in your system will inevitably lead to cellular decay and DNA breakdown. This is why so many people develop cancers, Alzheimer's, heart disease, multiple sclerosis, and so many other diseases. By the time you reach age 50, you just have half the NAD in your body as you did at age 20. Eating well, exercising regularly, and getting good sleep all produce NAD naturally. But for many of us, we don't often get the food, exercise, and sleep we need. Increased NAD is the secret to anti-aging. Healthy cells mean a healthier brain and body. And that means a more vibrant, energetic, focused version of you for more of your health span. If you could slow down your body's aging, would you do it? It's a no-brainer. Studies have shown that NAD reduces fatigue, boosts brain blood flow, lowers blood pressure, provides energy to the brain, lowers the odds of developing degenerative diseases in old age, and boosts energy and stamina levels. Researchers have also found that NAD can stimulate stem cells to regenerate damaged organs, muscles, and even brain tissue, all done without any side effects. Mice whose stem cells were revitalized in this way lived up to twice as long as regular mice. For Harvard biologist David Sinclair, these results come as no surprise. He believes that aging should absolutely be classified as a disease. Like many people, Sinclair takes NMN supplements to help boost his body's natural NAD levels. He believes that finding natural ways to counteract or improve the aging process is the most important work in medical science today. Sinclair points out so-called blue zones, or parts of the world where people live to much higher ages with fewer health problems. Places like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and Icaria in Greece. The people in these locations have lower rates of cancer, heart disease, and almost no dementia. They enjoy more years in good health. Sinclair's research suggests this is because their diets and lifestyles contribute to reduced levels of cellular damage. In other words, they have higher levels of NMN and NAD in their bodies. So how can you live longer with fewer health problems? How can you extend your health span now? For most people,